Hello, my name is Dr. CarrieLynn Reinhard, and I was a postdoctoral research fellow for the Virtual Worlds Research Group at Roskilde University in Roskilde, Denmark. I conducted an experiment involving the MMO City of Heroes and the social world Second Life. I compared how people made sense of these virtual worlds with how they made sense of a movie and a Nintendo Wii video game. My reason for conducting this experiment was to understand if innovations in how people engage with entertainment content impact how people make sense of the experience. In specific, I wanted to know what were the similarities and differences in how people make sense of virtual worlds versus other types of media technologies. My results to date indicate that a person's engagement with a virtual world has both interpretive and conceptual overlaps with engagements with other media technologies. How a person makes sense of a virtual world differs interpretively from other media products in areas that make virtual worlds unique, namely the nature or purpose of the world and the interface for engaging with it. The more pre-existing knowledge or guidance or aligned expectations a person has about the world, then the more the interface dissolves from the person's interpretive view, leaving the world's content to be interpretively interacted with. Conceptually, then, this is no different than any other media technology, as experience with a media technology eventually leads to its dissolution so that it is a facilitator and not a hindrance to engaging with the media product's content. What remains to be made sense of is the content or the potential of what can be done in the virtual world. This potential can require unique sense-making strategies, such as metaphors, to bridge the virtual world and the physical world. An obvious use of this research would be to assist designers to work with users, to facilitate the dissolution of the interface. Knowing the user's questions about the world, what helped and what hindered their engaging with the world, and even their metaphors to explain the world to themselves and to others, they can all help designers to remove any obstacles between the user and the content. Another, perhaps less apparent use would be for the public at large. Showing the overlaps between virtual worlds and other media products, especially more traditional and widespread ones, can ease the confusions and misconceptions about what are virtual worlds. Such confusion drives misconceptions and can even drive negative stereotypes about them and their users. By showing how virtual worlds are yet another in a wide range of communication technologies at our disposal, we can move public discourse from seeing these virtual worlds as outliers to seeing how we can benefit from their unique properties. As virtual worlds propagate, becoming more numerous, easier to use, and thus more used, we will see more experimentation on how to use them. What to use them for means more focus on creating content rather than on tweaking interfaces. We have already seen much focus on developing gaming content, but I believe we will see the same type and amount of activity for other types of content, as long as interfaces become more naturalized and thus more invisible. In order to achieve this level of use, more user-driven research and design should be undertaken by both academics and private designers. Such user-driven research helps us understand what helps and what hinders the user's engagement with the virtual world. We will soon, I think, come to a time when users' preferences in how to engage will be centered on touch, voice, and augmented interfaces. Once this issue of interface is handled, virtual worlds will be more empowered to fulfill their potential for non-gaming applications.